Good evening and welcome to our Meet the School Board Candidates event. We are grateful to each of our candidates for taking the time to be here tonight and for their willingness to serve our community. This is an important opportunity for all of us to get to know the individuals who may represent us in our school system and help shape the future of education in our district. I encourage everyone to take the time to meet the candidates, ask thoughtful questions, and engage in conversations that matter to our community. Your involvement is key to making informed decisions that benefit our students, teachers, and families. Thank you again for being here, and let's have a productive and meaningful event. We will start by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Karen Meredith, would you say the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, if everyone could join us in prayer. Dee Dee Whitley, would you say the prayer for us?
Thank you for letting everyone be able to gather, and we just pray, dear Jesus, that you just guide us and direct us and keep us all safe and help our country and our nation. In precious holy name, amen.
We will start with candidate number 1, Marcus Whitley, running for school board in the 4th District. Start off by giving a 2-minute introduction. Then we will start with the questions. You'll be given 3 minutes per question to answer.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marcus Whitley. I'm running for school board in the 4th District. I've been in education. This is my 27th year in education. I spent the first 22 years here in Grayson County, and unfortunately, had to make the difficult decision to go to another school in another county for issues that I felt were becoming insurmountable here. I left for more pay. I left for better conditions, and that's what we need to change. It doesn't need to be 1 to 2 people making decisions on our school board. It needs to be a school board working together in cohesion, and we're going to disagree, and that's fine. That's what the country's based on. But I think that instead of hearing only 2 voices, you need to hear every voice. So the question.
In what school district or community activities/organizations have you been involved?
Okay, since I've been here, I've coached middle school football, boys middle school basketball, girls middle school basketball, 10 years head coach, Grayson County High School soccer, 2 years Grayson County High School football, 3 years in Brett County with football. So I've been around a lot of kids, and I've been around a lot of parents, and I've seen the worst and I've seen the best in people. If anybody's ever coached and had, you're not going to make everybody happy. So that has helped. I think that's really helped shaping me and harden me a little bit and I just speak my mind to these parents. If they ask a particular question, then I answer them honestly. I am what you get. What you see is what you get with me. If you ask me a question, you want that. I hope you want the answer to it. So that's what that experience has brought to me.
Okay, how can the board be accessible and transparent to the community?
I think they really need to have more interaction with our community. Even as a teacher, I was a teacher here 2 years at the middle, 20 at Lawler. There just needs to be More accessibility. We didn't see, school board a lot. I didn't see superintendent a lot when I was here. And I don't want to make the comparison, but I think that's what helps me in this is that I'm on the outside looking in. I can see what's working in Brett County and why I sing on the way there and I sing on the way home, and it's just a totally different climate there. And it starts at the top. I know what's going on, and I'm told that. All right, I'm out later. And I'm told almost weekly how much I'm appreciated. It could be a school board member walking through the building. It could be a superintendent email, a superintendent visit, or my principal. I get told and I get shown that I'm appreciated because they trust me to do my job. They trust me as an adult. I've got 3 degrees. You don't have to babysit me. And I was babysat here. And another thing is maybe a little bit off subject, but like Grayson County, in the time I was here, had probably 10 to 12 different new programs that was going to just blow the walls off our scores. Well, let me tell you, where are those millions? Gone. Done after 2 years. We have experts walking these halls every single day. We have experts in areas in our schools that could go and talk to certain areas. We don't need to pay millions for some hot shot to come in here. Those millions could go in the pockets of our janitors, our aides, our bus drivers, our lunchroom ladies, our teachers. And that's the difference over there. When I walk in over there, they're happy. They're happy to be there. And I've walked into some buildings here recently for different things that were going on, and it was like walking into a funeral home. The problem starts at the top. It's at the top. And if we don't change the climate in Grayson County, it's going to continue to spiral. We are going to continue to lose good teachers and be left with one's either job openings. Okay.
What is your reason for running for a position on the school board? If elected, what is your top 3 priorities?
Okay. First thing is, reason for running is because I have a lot of friends here that teach. I have a lot of friends here with kids here in school. My granddaughter, who is sitting there at the table, who is hiding right now, she's in Grayson County schools. And I hear a lot. Texts, calls, I was asked if I would consider doing it. And I consider that an honor that somebody would think, okay, he would be a good person to be in that spot and to hear me and to help me. But as for the 3 things, as I mentioned before, climate's got to start at the top. We do PBIS, which is a positive behavior interventions in Brett County, and I know Grayson does it too. They just don't do it in full. We are fully committed. We are about the kids here and here first. Scores will come. We're not beating a test to them, and they want to be there. We give them rewards for good behavior. That's why we don't have all these behavior problems, because we talk to them like an adult. We treat them with respect. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll keep going. Transparency, again, letting the community, letting the parents know what's going on. You don't get that here. A lot of times you don't know what's going on at the middle school or the high school. We need to tell parents what's going on. what their kids are being sent into. And I'm not picking on the high school, middle school. I promise I'm not doing that. I'm just saying they need to know what's going on, what changes are being made in the back room. Probably shouldn't have said that, but it's true. And just be wide open with everything. And lastly, advocacy. I want to be an advocate. I want to be an advocate for every student. I heard that every year when I taught here. We were about every student. We're about every student. Then why are special ed classes overcapped? Every single year. I want to be an advocate for special ed kids who can't speak for themselves, whose teachers aren't being listened to. I mean, I've seen our ADHD, our unit at Lawler have 12 kids in there and 3 people. That's not enough. And if that's your special ed kid, if that were my special ed kid, I would not be happy with that. But I also want to advocate, like I said earlier. Sorry.
What is the school board's role and responsibility? How does that role differ from the role of superintendent or administration?
I feel that the role is to oversee the entire district. Okay? You have everything in front of you. You have the information. Now what are you going to do with it? Look at it like a legislative branch. You know, we make the laws, we make whatever, the rules, and set them in place to be followed. And I think it's very important. I mean, we're not just, policemen. We're not there to police the district. We're there to improve the district with good ideas and with talking and discussion, and it all comes down to discussion and vote, right? And so I say we need to talk, we need to be clear, and we need to be honest about the situation instead of sweeping it under the rug.
What should your school district do to better prepare students as citizens?
Okay, so this resorts back to our positive behavior interventions. We let them know they're loved, they're respected, they're being heard. And when you have things like that, it changes a child. This is 27 years. I've seen this, and I know that may not work for every child, but in 27 years, I've realized that if you get on that level with them, let them know that you care and that you are listening to them, that it can change them into better people. And it's like I tell people, they're asking me, how is it at Brett compared to here? I'm like, it's happy teachers, happy students. Because we walk in, we're happy, we're energized, we love the kids. Not that they don't love the kids here, not saying that. Just saying they know this every single day. They know they can come to us every single day. And I think some buildings in our district aren't like that. And I'm sure you probably just got a mental image of one in your head just from me saying that sentence. So and that goes back to pay. I don't want to get off subject, but if you don't pay somebody their worth, what are you going to get? Somebody that's not going to want to be there, and somebody who's not educating your child or treating your child properly. So you get what you pay for, is what I feel.
All right, thank you. So our next candidate up will be Jacob Clark, and he is going to be running for school board in the 2nd district.
Is the microphone necessary?